Hi, I'm Rafa Benitez. You are watching the Redmen TV.
Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. Yes, on an evening that saw Liverpool throw away a 2-goal lead and lose the game 3-2 to a Mark Hughes Queen's Park Rangers side, and a relegation battling one at that. Needless to say, this is not the most pleasant of jobs to do, is it? No. Thanks very much for joining us, Mike. We've got the actor in the studio with us. Should we have some Facebook comments before we get stuck into it?
Do we have to?
Yes. Let's just do it. Let's just do it and go home.
Yeah. Greg MVP Woods sums up what I'm feeling right now. Complete and utter fucking wank.
Yes, John Murphy says, speechless. Sums up our Premier League form this season.
Scott Fitzpatrick, similar theme to the previous guy. Utter horseshit. How the fuck can you throw away a 2-goal lead at QPR?
Yeah. Jens Shelby Vestergaard Sorensen says, what the fuck? Yes.
Enough said.
Enough said.
Linus Westman says, I had a brilliant comment in my head about Coates. However, all that's on my mind now is suicide.
Yes, and to round up Morten Landrach, as Bjornsson says, Coates had a nice goal. Nice of Kuyt to score. The rest just makes me laugh. Yeah, I've basically just been bursting into fits of bizarre giggles since that game. Mike, how the fuck did we lose that game?
I don't know. I
forgot. I literally
15 minutes to go, we were home dry, and I think the players thought they were fucking home and dry as well, and it switched off.
It's absolutely unbelievable. Like, I literally 2-0, you're thinking one more goal completely kills this game, and that's it, and we can have a nice comfortable sort of 15 minutes into the game, and it just never happened. They got even though when they got the goal back, I didn't even fear it too much. Okay, fair play, one more goal will still kill this, but once they got that goal, that was it. We never looked like getting it back in there. Andy Carroll obviously come on for Suarez.
It's a big mistake, I think.
Well, you say that now.
We were crying out for it at 2-0.
This is the thing, at 2-0 we were looking at Suarez, because someone's asked this in the comments, why did Suarez come off? He looked tired, the ball wasn't, we were playing counter-attack, which is fair play, you're 2 goals up, you know, you're away from home regardless of your opposition. And Suarez, the ball was going up to him and it wasn't sticking. And we said, Andy Carroll's probably not a bad sub here. And Suarez was the only one likely to come off for him, because the rest of the midfield were performing fine. Gerrard, Kuyt down, and even Henderson was looking bright. And you're not going to sub in them circumstances. But Carroll come on and did fuck
didn't work.
No.
It looked like the right thing to do, but then it just didn't, because at least Suarez was up there. Carroll was holding the ball up and then he was stuck on the halfway line and everyone else had gone past him.
Well, it was the same thing again. He laid the ball off. Was it Gerrard on the left hand side or someone? And then he ends up stuck 35 yards from goal on the left wing.
I think what we've got to do though, Paul, is we can't blame Andy Carroll.
No, I'm not blaming him.
All the substitution, I think.
I'm systematically working my way, Mike. Yeah.
The defence was fucking awful.
And this is exactly it. And this is the point, is that, the defending was woeful. And obviously, losing Martin Kelly in the first half makes a big difference. Now, and I don't know whether you can specifically point the finger at Carragher. I think maybe for the first goal, he doesn't quite get up well enough, perhaps. I mean, there'll be people who are defensive analysts who'll be able to tell us, I'm sure, to the degree.
Second goal.
And then obviously the last goal is just Jose Enrique falls over, and this is the thing when it comes to that, you've got to be, and I know it's hard to be, but you've got to be philosophical to a certain extent, because Jose Enrique's had a really good game.
Yeah,
you know, he looks so solid, and then stupid slip like that. If it's 2-0 and he does that, you can sort of laugh at him. Oh, what a daft mistake.
75 minutes we were cruising, weren't we?
Yeah.
It was, but it's alright, yeah, we were 2-0 up and we deserve to be 2-0 up and we deserve to be a lot more up, but I think it's going back to that same old problem that's bugged us all season, is we're don't score enough goals. We should have easily been 3-0 up at half time.
But the thing is, Mike, is that we've scored 2 goals in that game, which is more than we do most games. Yeah. And the defence, which has been so rock solid for the vast majority of the season, has completely let us down. It's ridiculous. What are you going to do at the end of the day? 2-0 is 2-0, and even 2-1 is a good result away from home. And there'll be those of you out there going, they're fucking fighting relegation. And here's my point on this. you can't take anything away from QPR in that game because they've fought back from 2 goals down to beat us 3-2, and you can say we were poor, but you know what? Djibril Cisse gets up, he gets up above Skirtle for that header. That happens sometimes. Sometimes centre forwards do better. I don't know how. When you say
Djibril Cisse with his metal legs, and fucking gets up.
The $6 million man, that's probably what it is. He's probably got bionic legs by now. But Djibril Cisse scores the header against you. Fucking hell, you know what I mean? But it's Martin Skirtle, he's been exceptional. Cisse beats him in the air, and sometimes that happens defensively. You know, sometimes players beat other players to the ball, and that's the way it goes. QPR, you've got to give them credit. I said the goal would have killed them off. 2 goals, and they seem to fight. Look at Djibril Cisse. We said this. When did he ever fight that hard when he played for us? Occasionally, but you know, he tends to spend most of the season strutting and thinking about how he was going to celebrate his goals. Whereas you saw the fire and determination, and that was characteristic.
Other players up around him, and it was characteristic. It's a totally different player.
Completely, totally characteristic of the performance that QPR gave. They never gave up in that game, and to be honest, you've got to say, I think we've got to say fair play to QPR. Let's quickly look at the positives though, so we don't end up all topping ourselves tonight. Seb Coates, what a fucking goal!
Where did that come from?
The corner, Mike goes, Coates is going to score here. You called it. You didn't quite call it like that, did you?
I was expecting an header, mate. I'm not being funny. I thought he was going to jump up and nod it in. Not fucking.
What a fucking build! But he looks a danger from corners, which makes a change because we didn't look particularly dangerous on the whole from corners. He looked a good target for them. But what a fucking goal! I mean, that's a worthy winner of the match, and it's a shame that
that's
goal's
what we should be talking about.
Which is why we're doing it. But this is the thing is we've got to highlight it, and because it's going to get forgotten because we fucking lost the game. But Coates, come on, and you know, I mean, there'll probably be question marks because he's in the back four and we've leaked goals. But that fucking goal, Jamie Carragher couldn't do that in a fucking million years, and that says to me that we've got a bit of a player there because it takes a little. You do have to have some footballing ability to score a goal like that. And I just got to say, just something I noticed, I've heard a couple of fans saying this, but I heard the QPR fans chatting there, Andy Carroll, he looks like a girl. How rough must the birds be down by Loftus Road? Like, you know what I mean? If Andy Carroll looks like a girl, have a word with yourselves, lads. Come and have a weekend up to Liverpool, come and see the Dolly Birds, cheer yourselves up. Like, when you survive relegation, come and have a piss up with us, and we'll have a good laugh, show you some actual women. Now, obviously, let us know what your thoughts were on that game. It is dire, and it is completely indicative of our season. We're back to the same old. We're just going to have to see where we are coming into the season.
I can imagine being a Liverpool fan is a bit like having bipolar disorder.
This season it is, honestly.
Someday we're at euphoria again.
Well, watch, the bipolars will be out in force after this. All the Kenny bashes will be straight out, like, you know what I mean. Sometimes you lose games like that. It's just a shame that we were putting a good run of form together, and what it looked like once we went 2-0 up, we were a side who were just comfortably happy where they are in the league. QPR looked like a side who had something left to play for.
Exactly.
And that's the difference between the two teams. I know it's only slim consolation, but I'm afraid that's all we have to offer you this evening. Try to keep your heads up.
Shell-shocked, I think we are.
Yeah, speechless. I mean, I know I don't sound it, but I very rarely do. Yeah, but yeah, shell-shocked is unbelievable. Just keep going. Go and get a dodgy stream of Coates' goal. Watch that again, and then turn off.
And forget the rest of the game.
Basically, yeah. It'd be very interesting to hear what the King has to say after that. Obviously, those watching it on telly will be able to know. Hopefully, we've just done. We've got an agreement. Hopefully, with World Football Daily on YouTube, we should hopefully be adding any Liverpool press conferences as video responses to our shows. I don't know if they've got post-match, but they've certainly got pre-match. So do watch out for those over the coming days, weeks, and months. Anyway, Mike, thanks very much for joining us. I know on a school night it's bad days, but anyway, thanks very much for watching, and keep your heads up, Reds, and we'll see you. I'll see you after Wigan. Hopefully a better result than that.